Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Tuesday the 5th of April today. So yesterday I had my first proper therapy appointment. Last week was just like an assessment kind of thing. So yesterday I had my first session. And it was harder than I thought it was going to be. So I think the last video I made was on Thursday, I believe, after I'd had a really bad panic attack. So since then, no, I think my last one was Friday. I can't remember. Anyway, I think my last update was Friday, which was the day after I'd had the big panic attack. I'd had to cancel my doctor's appointment and all of this. Still haven't sorted my fit note out for work. I'm getting super anxious every time I think about it. And it's ridiculous. But I did speak to my therapist about it yesterday and we went through stuff. So I'm hoping that maybe in a couple of days, once I've gotten used to the process of what he's asked me to do, I might be able to sort that out. But I'm feeling okay today. So I've been going for a walk every day since the 1st of April. I wanted to do it for a number of reasons. One reason, I want to push myself to get fitter again, to build my energy up so that I can go back to work, and things like that. The second thing is for my mental health, and one thing I've noticed is it's really helping with my mental health. However, my physical health, I can work out if it's helping or hindering. I think I feel better overall. Like, I'm getting better sleep. I feel like I have more motivation as well. So I haven't skipped a day. By now, 5 days in to anything, usually I've either sacked it off completely or I am really struggling with it. And I don't feel like that at the minute. I feel like I want to keep doing it, and I'm really enjoying just getting out there, having a walk in the fresh air, enjoying nature, which sounds really lame, but it's actually really helping me mentally. Not necessarily from an anxiety point of view, but from a depression point of view, it's definitely helping, and I feel much better in myself. I tend to be only really getting super negative thoughts now when I'm having a panic attack, or when after I've had a panic attack or an anxiety attack, whether it's a big one or a little one, whatever. I had a little one last night. I was thinking about my fit note again, stressing about it. I've had a letter saying that they're having my sick pay, so I've been stressing about that. So all these things I've been like stressing about, but I feel it's weird. I feel better. I feel less depressed about it all. My anxiety is still terrible. I had to get my husband to come to the shop with me yesterday when we went for our walk. I was like, can you come with me just so that you can come in the shop with me? But I went in the shop and I was okay. On Sunday, there's a video coming out. I'm struggling with my video editing software at the minute. I can't afford to pay for one, so it's got a watermark on it, so I'm like that, whether to upload it or whether to just wait until I can afford a a proper video editing software. The last video I did was on my phone and the quality wasn't great, so I wanted to do it via an actual software. So I just need to figure that out. But yeah, we went on Sunday to Buxton. Well, actually, we ended up going into Buxton for breakfast. We had a look for a few geocaches, but we couldn't find them. Then we went to the Donkey Sanctuary in Buxton and had a wander around there, which was so nice to see my donkeys again. And it was really nice. I think we'll definitely be going back there. It was a nice, easy walk. It wasn't strenuous. I think I might even take my mom, who's quite ill. Well, she's in her 70s and she struggles with her legs and her breathing, but I think she'd get around there okay. So whilst it's up high in the hills, there's not a lot of walking involved because you can just drive up there. So that was really nice. And then afterwards we went into Bakewell to get a pudding, and I had some chips and they were really nice. But we were out a long time. Like, we were out from 9 a.m. until about 5:30, something like that. And I literally got home. I felt so physically exhausted. My shoulder was absolutely killing me. My knees were surprisingly okay. Usually it's my knees that I struggle with, and I have done since I was like a teenager. But it was my shoulder that was really hurting. And I ended up going to bed at 6 and I slept the whole way through. I said to my husband, get me up at like 9 and we'll have some tea or something, but he came and tried to wake me up and I was just gone. I can't remember that. Then I woke up at like 2 a.m. and I couldn't get back to sleep, so I got up for a couple of hours, went back to bed, and then had my CBT appointment. But yeah, I've been physically exhausted. And it's took me a couple of days to get over that. Yesterday, we only went for a very short walk, literally just about a 10-minute walk, something like that. We managed to get a geocache. But yeah, my husband came with me yesterday. My anxiety on Sunday wasn't too bad. I think that was the whole point of me telling you the story about Sunday. It wasn't too bad, but I was with 3 people that I knew. I was actually more stressed out in the car because I felt... We went in my sister's car and it was like I couldn't escape if I needed to, sort of thing. Like, and I started having a bit of a panic on the way there. But once I'd opened the window, I got a bit of fresh air, calmed myself down, I was okay. But yeah, it's really weird. Like, I didn't expect that to be the cause of the anxiety. I expected it to be going into Bakewell with lots of people there. I mean, actually it wasn't very busy compared to what it usually is, but it was still fairly busy. But that didn't actually bother me. Whether it was because we was outside, I'm not sure. It was the fact that, like, I was in the car and I wasn't in control of the car, so I couldn't get out if I needed to, which is another thing that I spoke to my therapist about yesterday. And he said it's very common in situations where you aren't in control to get anxiety, because it's like it comes back to the fight or flight thing. You have to fight because you can't escape, you can't fly. So it kind of made a bit more sense. But overall, we had a really good day. The weather was turned out nice. It was cold and windy, but it wasn't rainy, and it actually turned out to be a really nice day towards the end of the day. We did end up getting a geocache actually in Bakewell, which again will be on one of my videos when I eventually get around to sorting them out. But it's been nice to spend a weekend with my husband. I've been a little bit... My anxiety, like I said, I don't think it's any better, but I'm I feel like I might be coping with it a little bit better. Maybe I'm not, maybe, I don't know. But I am about to go for a walk to a place where I've never been to by myself, and I've only been to once before. And I'm feeling a bit anxious about parking. Stupid, like I'm feeling more anxious about the parking part because I'm thinking, what if I shouldn't park there or whatever? Because I believe there's only like a drive lay-by type thing to park in. So yeah, I'm a little bit nervous. But I'm gonna go and see anyway, and if I think that I shouldn't be parking there or if I get too nervous, I can just go somewhere else. That's not an issue. So yeah. So that's my update. I've rambled for far too long. I've been rambling for like nearly 12 minutes now. I might have to cut some of this out, but in conclusion to this video, I feel like the therapy this time feels different, and I'm hoping that it does actually help. The guy who I'm seeing, he's really nice, and he is explaining things to me. He's explaining why I'm having these thoughts, these feelings, and all this kind of stuff. And he's explaining how we're gonna try and work on it. Whereas before, she never did, and my like previous therapist never did any of that. She just, I don't know, it wasn't right. I don't think it was, me and her just didn't click. Whereas this guy, I think he's a lot better. So fingers crossed. Things are looking in the right direction. Definitely depression wise, this going for a walk every day is really helping me. Anxiety, not so much. It probably is helping, but not as noticeably. And physically, again, like I feel better than I did like 5 days ago, in terms of physically, if that makes sense. But like fatigue, I'm not sure. I'm about the same, so I don't know if it's making it worse or better. Anyway, I'm gonna stick to it for now. If I get to the point where I'm really struggling, then I will listen to my body, and I will stop being maybe so intense and going for like as longer walks maybe. But anyway, I'm gonna leave this one here. I've rambled for ages, and I'm now gonna go and hopefully find this wood that I'm gonna go for a walk in. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you have watched to the end, thank you very much, and hopefully I will see you in my next video. Bye!